see. Did that do it? Hey, there it goes. All right. Ooh, as usual, I didn't do my hair. Hey guys, we got Patrick and Jeff and Slim hanging out. Howdy, howdy. All right, so I've got to quickly still set up my other camera, aka just my phone. Which I wrapped around my chair. How's everyone doing today? Sound good? Sound on? I was still trying to write up a few things and set a few things up there, so running just a minute behind. Logging on my phone now. Oops. Got to put in this URL. Hello, Mom. Hello, Wild Heart. Let's see, that should connect it. There we go. Put that one on. And there we go. No more echo like yesterday. Plugged in my headphones. Yep, there we go. Cool. Guess we'll just kind of hang this over here. Oop, there we are. This. Alrighty. Hey, Margaret, how you doing? Can only stay for a bit. Bad storms heading your way. Ooh, I'm sorry. Well, stay safe. I saw a lot of tornadoes in the news yesterday. Whew, scary stuff. But glad to see you. So I'm going to give you guys just a moment. Check out that little board there. Yes, my flat lap messes in the background. I got to set just a couple more things up, grab a couple things, close all these other doors in the house. Whitney just got back from running the dogs. But today we got a special deal going on. A lot of stuff. Most things on the table are 20% off. A few items, like the peridot jars and just a few of the cabs, are final price. But almost everything else is 20% off. Oh, and the aragonite clusters. Those are $3 to $6 each, but the more you buy, the more you save. Buy 2 or more, save $1. Buy 3 or more, save $2, etc. As written there. I know that first one's a little weird, but that's a 1. Anyway, give me one moment. I'm going to mute myself, step away, close all these extra doors, and be right back. Alrighty, I apologize about that. Hey there, John. Got John Saucer Hunter in the house as well. And to step away for just a moment, I am pretty much all set to go now. I apologize for the mess of the flat lap in the background. I wish I'd set this up differently so that wasn't really visible. That was my bad. So we've got aragonite clusters, Herkimer stuff, some various roughs, geode halves, a whole bunch of cabs up there. Ooh, gotta hide that. Hold on. Whoops. We weren't supposed to see that yet. That was the secret prizes. Gotta move those out of view. Okay. Stick this over here. Sorry about that noise. Just slid a big old piece of obsidian under the mic and realized that might have been quite loud. All right. So, how is everyone today? Hi, Mom. Before we actually get started, just say some hellos, see how everyone's doing. No one new yet, but if new people are lurking and debating buying stuff today, everyone is welcome to make claims. Just be sure that you message me your contact information. My email is in the description here on YouTube. Just click the description and you'll see it's rooted.prospecting@gmail.com. There are also the rules of claiming there. When I place a number with an item, you can then claim it unless someone specifically requests to see a certain item. If there's something on the table you're interested in that I'm not currently showing or doesn't have a number on it, just go ahead and say, hey, I'd like to see this item. And if I show it, you get first dibs on it. If you pass on it, then anyone else can claim it from there. So it's a little bit of a first come, first serve, but also an I spy, like, hey, that looks cool. Can I see that? Otherwise, as I'm showing stuff and featuring it, I will put a number with it. Once you've seen the number and the price, you are welcome to claim it. And then it'll be first on my screen as far as claims go. I'll probably have to repeat that as there's not a lot of people here just yet. And most of you already know how I do. But let's just rock chat. While I grab a couple more things, I gotta put another giveaway piece on here. Let's see. I was still selecting a few of my goodies. As you see on the board there are 6 hidden prizes today. There's 6 different things that you claim on the board that could get you an extra little goodie. And I'm just picking out some of them right now. I'd almost given it away. I don't think I showed it. I don't think anyone can go back and pause or zoom in or anything and actually see what those were. And okay, I need one more little goodie here. All right, we are all set. All bonus pieces are picked out and placed. When someone does claim an item that's a bonus piece hidden behind the flashlights here, I will pull off the tab and it will show what it was. And then I'll show you on the little board that I set up here the corresponding little place. Yeah, they're all matched up, so I don't forget what's what. And so when the time comes, we can just pull that out real quick. All right, waiting on your sister. Ah. I know. Mess. If that's a mess, I don't want to know what my fascinating area would be called. Yeah, well, I am mostly just referring to the little pile back there. It doesn't, I guess, look that bad, but the towel here actually just has about 20 cabochons on it that I was finishing up. I was hoping to get them done in time for this sale, but I spent way too much time setting everything up and didn't get around to putting the final polish on those caps. Distract us with shiny rocks and nobody will try and scroll back. Huge chunk in the bottom middle. I have a feeling. Oh, let's turn on my other lights. My apologies. Hold on. Oh, I hear my joints snap, crackle, and popping. Hold on. Let's get this light over here. Remove this. This. All right, there we go. Helps to have lights on the table. That would be the blanket jasper. That's one I've had in my personal stash for a little while. Let's see, where's that spray bottle? I just had it. Just playing with it. Doo-doo-doo. Spray bottle, where are you? Doop-doop-doo. Just had you in my hand. There we go. Thought I had a price on here. Oh, dang it. I thought I priced almost everything on the table, but I guess I missed this one. Let me put it on the scale. All right, plug it in my calculator. Doo-doo-doo. We dropped the price on the blanket jasper. 1.48. $15, Jeff. $15 for the purple guy. Bluish. I'm colorblind. You tell me what color it is. And then 20% off of that. So 15 minus 20%. And Jeff takes it. You got it. Ooh, well, let's see. Does that... Hey, that entitles you to the first bonus on the board. Alrighty, so that would be bonus number 6. First purchase over $10. I know that's gonna get you. There's a nice little aragonite cluster thrown in. I love these ones. This one it does have a broken bottom, but that allows it to just kind of sit nicely on display. That can just face the back and it can sit right there. So, free little goodie for you there, Jeff. Let's go ahead and start a box for you. The mahogany sphere was $45 and another 20% off of that. All right, Jeff. Not that we have 2 Jeffs, but I guess I'll put a note J and V in case another Jeff pops in. And then got the bonus and the blanket. So I'm writing all of this down. Okay. Being good about it today. Not going to move on until things are written down. So, oh, and Jeff wants the sphere for 45. Did you see? Let me just hold on really quick because you know how I am with my honesty. I want to make sure you saw. I tried to show it really well on the live that it is scratched up. It's got a nice polish. I mean, look at my lights reflecting in it, but not a perfect polish because it dried out in the final stages and it got really scratched up. So, even a small chip there. It's hard with the mahogany. The obsidian ones, oh, that one was just fingerprint. But there are scratches and some dust, fingerprints. I think from the blanket jasper and then touching this, I'm putting some fingerprints on it too, but it does have that bit of gold sheen in it. You saw, okay. Just want to make sure you knew. It's got that sheen right there. Oh yeah, there it is. It's got it on both the poles. So the north and south pole of that mahogany obsidian have some good gold sheen in it. That's cool. All right, I'll give you the stand with that. Unfortunately, that was not one of the other secret bonus pieces today. But there are 5 more bonuses on the board. So let's start looking at some maybe cabochons. Correct, Slim. It definitely has some gold sheen in there. Have fun at the Costco. Ah, John, I did see your message. I meant to say, I wasn't sure if you're getting anything today. At the end of the live the other day, people asked if they could do open box. So yeah, if you get anything else today, I'll just email you after and we'll go from there. Not a problem. I got your email. I got you. You don't use the discords anymore. All right. Let me pull out the cabs and we'll start looking at some cabs. Oh, except Jeff said, how much was that Phantom Amethyst? That one was 25 and 20% off. Whoa. Look at the light hits that crack right there. You can see it through. Huh. Causes like a really bright light inside of it refracting off of that crack. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that's not what's super cool about this piece. It's the phantoms. Jeff is on a mission. He knows what he wants. He saw stuff the other day. He gave people a chance to claim at the pre-sale. Now he came with a list. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. In your box, writing it down. All right. Now let me move over to some cabs, unless anyone has a preference in. Also got Arkansas quartz and topaz and the aragonite clusters and Herkimer rough, all on sale today. And some other rough back here. Ooh, those rocks are a little dusty. I washed all the Herkimers. I scrubbed them. Every Herkimer on the table, I scrubbed really well for a while with a toothbrush and soap water and tried to remove as much stuff as I could. But I tell you what, they're limestone and dolomite, dolostone. They shed a lot, as you can see on the table. Oh, maybe you can't. There you go. You can see on the table here. They do shed a bit. All right, we're going to play the numbers game. Let me check chat. Sorry, I turned away. Hey, hey, we got Boot in the house. Melissa, the Amethyst Phantom, if that's what you're talking about, was, I think it was marked as a Brazilian. Yeah, Brazilian. It's really cool because it's also got the coaxinite in it, and the might have some gothite. It's got all those cool little tiny inclusions. It's the, like, hematite and gothite that makes up those little phantom lines in it, but if you look even closer, there's little sprays in a couple parts and some rainbow even. Maybe we'll take a minute and look at it. Let me just look up here. Alright, Slim, take it easy. And John says, "I'm jealous you're going to hang out with Nate Majors." Hey, there's nothing set in stone there. I wanna hang out with him, that'd be cool. I've just been reaching out to a lot of people like, "Hey, you wanna go digging? Hey, you wanna go digging? Who wants to go digging with me?" Great suggestion, Patrick, yeah. I will definitely show them. So, I was gonna pull out the aragonite and put some numbers on them after the cabs, but the $3 pieces have a little more crud on them, or some not so great spots, but still some nice spots. So those are the $3 pieces, a little more white or less desirable parts. When we move up to the fours, pretty much none of it has that except the really white one. This one's just colorless. But it's not all broken up and as nasty. If you look really close, it's just more of a colorless piece with some kind of, what do you want to call it? Crumbles on there. So these are the $4 pieces, a little bit bigger, a little bit better. And we jump up to, here's a nice $5 one. A lot of nice gemminess to some of that. And then I picked out only the most gemmy ones that were really beautiful color as the $6 ones. And they're all discounted, all the aragonite. Each extra you buy discounts at another dollar. So buy two, save $1, buy three, save $2, etc., etc. Now, all of the cabs on the right side here are discounted 20% off. All of the cabs on the left side are not 20% off and are final price as marked. Being that a bunch of them are already pretty cheap, as we showed yesterday. So, the way I want to do this, oops, sorry about that. Put my camera up as high as it goes. I'm going to show a piece and put it down with a number. So, first up, I've got a little bit of that sandstone, picture stone type stuff. Surprised it took as much of a polish as it did. Honestly, this material, a lot of it I had tried to cut, did not polish this well. We got a nice thin little cab here. Nice 11-degree angle girdle if you want to set it. It's 25 with 20% off. I guess it's going to be number 24. Same material, different cut, flat edges, no bezel. That one's just kind of, I don't know, I thought more of a nice display piece. Hey Karen, how's it going? That one's 30. And it's going to be number 21. All right, then we've got some of the really beautiful aventurine from India. If I can get in there, there's some metallics in it and some fingerprints. Hold on, I'm gonna wipe that one off. So, nice even dome. This material is kind of hard to work. It's got some sparkles in there. I had to go back at this one probably 3 or 4 times to try and get the finish that nice. That is 45 before the 20% off. Can't decide which way I want it. Hey, John, long time no see. Yeah, it is super blue. I cut a few pieces of it. Um, that was the best, honestly, the best little portion of it. Now here we have some soda light. It looks super similar. This one has some nice UV. If you'd like to see any of them in the UV specifically, let me know. I guess here we can try and turn the lights real quick for this one. Oh no, is that some of the same aventurine? I can't tell. Man, I forget. I mix them up. Where's the soda light one? Huh. I had one soda light. I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's on my table still being worked actually, but it's super orange in the UV. Oops, dropped one. Hold on. All right. I should probably power through this if we're going to make it through the cabs. Okay. Easter egg cab. I love this one. Pretty good dome polish on that. It's kind of fun playing with the lights. It's got a bit of a flat spot. It's not the best, but it's a good one. That one's 30. Nice Easter egg. A little late for Easter there. Oh, my camera keeps switching. That's why I keep having to adjust it. I'm like, why does everything keep going out of frame in a weird way? Because my camera keeps adjusting. Now realizing that once we lay these out with numbers, there is not going to be enough room on this here foam. Okay. I have to do like so. Move this guy out of the way before he crushes someone. Should have had my vacuum on standby for this. That's okay. All right. Question though, is anyone looking for cabs or specific types of cabs in particular? Let's throw a couple up here real quick. These are all going to be 20% off. We've got blanket jasper. That's some of the blanket jasper that Jeff just claimed the big rough of. 25. Speed through some of these. Kambaba jaspers, 3 of them, 30 each. This first one, oh, come on, camera. This first one is flat backed with a bit of a bezeled edge. And then these two are double-sided, rounded all the way around. Flat back is 31. And then we got 4 and 48. Melissa just looking in general. No worries. I just appreciate people hanging out, chatting, being here. Jeff, I just cut up some of that Norina and I just haven't cabbed it yet. I've got a couple little slablets of it here. Not to mention, do y'all want to see what Slim sent me? We're all just here to look at rocks anyway, right? Let me give y'all a sneak peek at what Slim just sent. So he sent me some tools. Some bits. A hand file set. And some saw blades to go with the new saw. Well, new for me. Recycled saw. And then I think there's it called like burnishers or whatever for bending down the metal around the bezels. And he sent a couple of those like aluminum scribe tools. And then a whole ton of slabs. And cablets and slablets. And prefab or pre-started cabs. Big thanks to Slim. Turquoise in here. Yeah. Is that obsidian? It got rainbow in it or something? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So Slim sent a nice big box. I think I'll have to put out a mail call video tonight. Boot. I actually have not polished any of the Norina yet. I guess I will experience that once I get there. I've only cut some, but I haven't polished it yet, so I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'll do some live. So I've got a couple boxes here of slabs that I've been cutting. Some of it's a mix of stuff from people, some is stuff I've been cutting, and this is only half of my slablets. This doesn't even count what Slim just sent me. But, you know, some of this is like from Travis. That was going to be one of his lures. I'm actually going to do a carving on this one. I'm going to carve it out like a few twisting vines and tree branches. I already started to draw on there with the aluminum. It looks a little weird, but what I'm going to do is up here is going to be a hole for the pendant. And then there's going to be like twisting branchy things. That's going to be cut out in the middle. So it's not going to look anything like this. It's just, I was doing like a rough design. So the middle is going to be totally cut out and hollow. And I'll make it look like there's some twisting vines coming down on two sides together or something. I don't know. But I was playing with one of the scribes Slim sent me. And yeah, I think what we're going to do is I want to start a new live thing. And let people pick out their cab and their shape. And I'll make a cab live for people. I thought that might be kind of fun. Just have a big old pile of cabs out like that, and people could just pay me right there on the spot, send me a Venmo or PayPal or whatever, and then right on the live on the spot, we'll make up the cab for them. That could be fun. Hey, what's up, Art? How you doing? I was gonna say Loki and Art, and I think I said Lart. Lart. Okay. More cabs. We've got a blue lace with a live edge. It's one of those live edge blue lace pieces, $25, and that is in the 20% off today. Pretty good shine on there. Straight edges, no bezel, or like no angled bezel, whatever. Oh, let's see. Ooh, here's a pretty one. Okay. This material I love, and I'm so sad it broke while polishing, so I dropped the price, and it's 20% off today. But depending on how you wrap it or set it, you might not be able to tell that the corner fell off. I don't know. I might just pull this off the table. If no one buys this, I'm just going to keep it because I really liked the material. Ooh. Apparently, when we look in the macro, it's still got some scratches there. But it's a really fun material. Anyway, I move quick. We're going to be here all day. Prospector Paul says it doesn't polish well in the tumbler. The Narina, seen cabs of it and they're polished well. Okay. Let's see. Let's go for more of the Peristerite. Lots of that blue flash in this one. Wait, I thought someone wanted this yesterday. Or did they say never mind? Melissa, did you say you wanted this yesterday? Did I mess up? In your box, I've got the other one. Got the two small ones. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but Melissa, I had these two for you. That really nice little rainbow one. And the triangle one. Is it supposed to be that one? Then we've got some of the petrified wood from Utah. It's got a good shine on there. And really nice wood grain. Little bit. I kind of tried to leave a live edge. That was, oh yeah, there it is. This is one with the live edge. So there's the bark left on it. Or exposed area. It might not have actually wasn't bark. It looks like it was the exposed innards. But I left it rough and live there. So that one's 25, number 15. That Utah petrified wood. No worries, Melissa. Bounce away. And yes, it does have great UV. That Utah wood has a wonderful pattern in the UV. Interesting. The gray sky background on those actually reacts. Bouncing on a ball. Here's that other Australian boulder opal. Nice little pendant piece of boulder opal. A little bit of blue down in there. I might have to move my lights to get this one a little better. I wonder if you cut into this one a little more, if you might get some color exposure up there. But don't know if you don't try. So 40 before the 20% off. That one's number 27. Ooh, hey. Straighten these up a little. Purple too. Okay, we'll throw one more up there for a bit of symmetry. And then I'll move on to something else. Show off some other quartz or something. This one's a nice little triangle cab of some crazy lace. Funky little yellow spot in there. Sorry for the dog hair stuck on the sticker. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh, I love the little details in these. Wow, look at that. It's got a little druzy pocket in there. Right there. Little druzy right in the center. Oh, love it. All right. Got a good shine. That one's 35. Again, before the 20% off. And does anyone want to look at any of the other cabs specifically before I move on? If there's any requests? We've got a couple things here. Everything on the right is 20% off. Everything on the left, which I haven't shown, is full price, but we got Veracite, turquoise, zebra. We got these little pairs down here that are like $8 or $10 for the pairs. Some Gary green, some pet wood, dendritic opal, red coral. Yeah. If anyone's interested in those, let me know. First come, first served. Speak up if you want to check something out. Sonia, hey there. No worries. I've got those two that you asked about set to the side. I wasn't sure if you want them, but I just went ahead and set them to the side for you because the other ones were claimed. But these two that you asked about, Sonia, I put to the side for you. Just let me know. No rush, no worries. But they were saved just in case. You do want them? Cool. All right. This one, I'm pretty sure someone's going to want. If it's not someone here today or anyone here at the moment, I'm pretty sure someone will show up and want this. No number, first come, first served, $25 plus 20% off. Big old chunk of rose quartz, great for cabbing and slabbing. This will cut up into a lot of cabbable sized pieces of rose quartz. My lights are kind of flooding it out right now, but it's a little more pink. And my lights are making it look up here. Now you can kind of see the pinkishness. These lights are just so white, they're like flooding it out really bad. but it's super pink. Big old rough chunk of that pink quartz. I looked up a lot of prices online, and from some of the sellers that I trust that I would buy from, they go around $6 a pound and more for the small, rough, broken pieces. Like if you're buying by the pound of little tiny, tumble-sized pieces like this, then that's still like $6 a pound. Some of them were like $8 or $9 a pound when it's bigger pieces like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll honestly take offers lower than that. I'm trying to get rid of some big rocks around the house. Okay. Next up, let's show some goodies by Travis. These were purchased from him before he did his last couple batches that he's been selling online. He's been producing a lot more of these now. But the fishing lures were made by 406 Findings, our buddy Travis up there in Montana. And I bought a bunch in bulk to help him out and figured I would eventually resell them. It's been, I don't know, 9+ months now, and we're getting close to approaching a year, and I should probably resell them. So that was always the plan. I just wanted to help Travis out. So they're all 20% off. They are all $45. You know what? They're all $40 today. Let's drop it down. They're all $40 plus the 20% off. And that's what he sells the big ones for. It's $40 a piece. And we're taking the 20% off of that as well. Look at that one. I think that's a mossy, isn't it? Ooh, that's a mossy agate. Put some numbers on these, I guess. So mossy, be number 46. That first one I showed, no shine to it, but that kind of, I don't know, what do we call that? Reminds me of sandstone. Reminds me of the mookite. 32. Again, these are all $40 today with the 20% off on top of that. So what does that take off? $8, so $32 a piece today. Yeah, John, they are great polish. He does great work. Ow. And sharp hooks. Careful. A couple of them have lost their guards. Sharp little buggers. Calcite like this is famously hard to polish. It looks like he did a ZAM or something on it to be able to get it all the way down with all that porousness. And last but not least, though it's smaller than the others, it's actually my favorite, I think. After the moss agate, I think the moss is going to be my number one, and this is my number two. I don't know why. I just like the dendrite pattern in this one. That's pretty cool. And that'll be number 47. All right. Oop. So that's those goodies so far. Is there any interest in specific items such as the Arkansas large quartz clusters or the small clusters? As I had written on the board up here, you can see there, ignore the background mess. The high grade Arkansas quartz in the small pieces, that's going to be this stuff. Let's see. This is going to be considered the high grade. We've cut a bunch of them. I cut a few more last week. Just took them on the trim saw and cut the bottoms so that they can just stand up on your displays. Oh, as this one fails to stand. Not cut straight. Okay. Not cut the best. Some of them might need to be recut a little bit. Oops. But super, super clear. That kind of crystal with that clarity is going to be the high grade. Shows that really wild pattern through there. That is really cool. That's that back healer side. Look at that healer quartz. Ooh, so pretty. So that's going to be the kind of stuff that is $1 off a gram, but then don't forget 20% off of that. So we've got that stuff is $1. The next level down is 75 cents a gram, and then the more milky and broken pieces are 50 cents a gram plus the 20% off. And any topaz, that light's blocking it, but any topaz over $10 is 20% off. So that's any of the topaz set in the displays, like these. If it's topaz over $10 in a display, then it's 20% off. The rest of them are marked, priced as is. Melissa. So, that specific little quartz I just showed. Let's see. I swear I trimmed a lot of them better than that. That might not be one of them I trimmed. A handful of them were sent to me trimmed, and I liked the idea, so I started cutting them myself. Scale. Oh, we're on carats, not grams. Whoopsies. Let's go grams. Grams, not carats. 8.6 grams. So take 8.6, 20% off of that. Honestly, we could just round it down. $8, 20% off of that. So what's that? Is that $1 off? So is that $7? Wait, what's 20% off of 8? Whoa, hold on. That's not right. I can math. Actually, I can't. I can't do head maths, not division. Division's always a pain. That would be $6.40. Okay. And honestly, we'll just round down with most of these quartz ones anyway. Melissa would like this. You got it. Let me write that down. Just write $6. Round it down. I will say, I'm not going to give it away, but I'll say that was somewhat close to one of the 6 secret items on the board. And that's all I'll say about that. We've still got 5 secret items left on the board. Jeff claimed one of them. Yeah, no worries, Melissa. Go keep Josh some company. All right, so back to this. We got, what is to the right of the thunder egg, says Jeff. Oh, so that is some of that, what do we call it? It's a travertine type. It's the cold water geyser deposit. Normally travertine is like in a hydrothermal deposit, a mix of like aragonites and calcites and stuff. But this is some of that weird aragonite calcite cluster. It's got a real, let's see. There we go. Real funky crust on it through some of that. That reminds me of like rust and sulfur. So yeah, that's some of that Utah cold water geyser stuff. $10 plus the 20% off for Jeff. You got it. Travertine. I'm actually not positive what all classifies travertine. I believe it just means it's those buildup of minerals around like geysers. I don't know if it has to be hydrothermal or if cold geysers can do it as well. Not positive. Need to jam and do a bit of outside work. Take care and enjoy the 20%. All right, John, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Rocky Mountain Bear says alabaster question mark? Alabaster. The material, right? Alabaster. It looks similar, but this is the Utah stuff that's we've just been calling aragonite and calcite. It's from those cold water geyser deposits. Actually, I think this is too. Although this one's not for sale. I believe this comes from the same general area. This is more like pure aragonite. This one's got the nice waxy aragonite look. Man, my camera keeps flipping on me. Anyway, that's my doorstop. I use that to hold my door open. Yes, Jeff. I'll show you both. I'm not sure which one you mean. Well, I guess actually one's a coconut geode and one's a thunder egg, so. This is the thunder egg. Oops, why did I turn my light away? You get a little water. Try not to get the sticker wet. There we go. Nice little bit of kind of orange red in there. Just a touch of some weird mossy bits. Little druzy pocket. And a good bit of banding. Show you in the black light. Cover the sticker because that is too reactive. It blows it out on the camera. I might need to charge my light. I think it has been a little while. That one's $6 and 20% off of that. Now this one, I feel that, Jeff. I couldn't pass this one up because it's one of the coolest halves I've ever seen. This coconut geode one. Let me show you in the light first. Look at the innards there. Still a little bit of Sharpie line on it from trying to polish it. From that rough cut, I guess. It's got the like Saginite spray or whatever going on down here. Look at that. Do you see that micro spray? Look how tiny that is. Oh, I've not UV'd it yet. I did yesterday, but I will now to show you. This one is like plasma. Just makes me think like a plasma charge. Kind of like lightning shooting all around there. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. So that's 20 and 20% off of that. Yeah, I love this one. I could get stuck staring at it forever. Like, what's going on there? What kind of mineral is that? What are you? What are you, Mr. Little Red Puffy Cloud? If I pick some things on the table to keep, it's going to be that one. I actually picked it out for myself, but I'm trying. Oh, Jeff, you claimed this one. Whoops, sorry, I missed that. Let me look back up. I missed a couple things. A hard calcite or aragonite that is translucent and sometimes banded. Oh, well, there we go, Rocky Mountain Bear. Then the second one I showed that was much darker, I would say maybe falls into the alabaster. But the first one that Jeff claimed is totally opaque. I would say there's little to no light coming through it. Let's check it out. Okay, it's got a small amount through the thinnest parts. So, small glow of light there. Thank you for the education moment, Bear. I appreciate that. I actually didn't realize that alabaster was a calcite or aragonite. Is travertine also usually calcites and aragonites, or is travertine a different mineral usually? I should Google these things. All right, let me write this $6 one for Jeff really quick. Right, Jeff. A few people claimed stuff yesterday, but today you're the only one claiming stuff, correct? I was a little worried I went too early when I saw no one was getting on, and when I saw how late some people were on some other lives last night. I also didn't give much of a heads up. I think I only posted this 2 hours ahead of time. I haven't been doing a lot of live sales. Yesterday was just such a mess. People were maybe deterred from dropping in today. Who knows? Either way, we're hanging out, we're having fun. Oh, does it UV? Let's check that out, Jeff. Wild Heart's hanging out. She's lurking. Um, to this colorblind guy, there's nothing wild jumping out on the UV. There's a chance some of you saw colors I didn't. I have a real hard time seeing anything that glows orange and red in the UV. I've actually noticed that quite a few people be like, "Wow, look at that red and orange in the UV," and I'm like, "Where? I don't see anything." Because unfortunately, that is where my eyes are lacking. Oh, travertine, also known as Egyptian alabaster. Oh, same deal. Oh, I love that. Okay. Yeah, okay, that I did know. I knew they used a lot of travertine for bowls and statues and things like that. So I guess, honestly, that means this big old tower would be travertine as well, because it's Pakistani calcite and aragonite. It's got that banding we're used to. This one's really transparent, so I guess would that make this in the alabaster? Big old 17-inch tower. Who wants it? Come on. Don't make me go do something crazy with it. No one buys this within my next two sales. Not only is Jeff tempted to snatch it up, but I'm tempted to just, I don't know, do something crazy with it that'll make people cry. So you better rescue this poor little thing. I'm kidding. Oh, Wild, you weren't here. So this is 150, but it's 20% off that. So what's that? $30 off, right? So that would be $120 for this 17-inch, like 5-pound, gnarly tower. I don't know, Jeff. We're headed to Utah soon. I could take it out to the shooting range. Oh, it'll be the most expensive target I ever shot, possibly. Yeah, of course. Let me adjust the light and get you a much better view of it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Make sure we got good lighting. Come on, focus. Focus camera. Thank you. So the bands are only on two sides, obviously, because of the way it's cut. It doesn't look banded on the other side. So this side looks more like solid color in this side because the bands run this way through the whole stone. Try and get the whole thing in frame and hold it up. Come on, zoom in. Sorry, let me get this to focus and then check the chat. It's kind of cloudy right there. Oh, my camera's being a pain in my butt. Okay. oh wait, Sonia said claim 10. What was 10? Sonia, which one? Oh, the cab 10, number 10 cab. Aha, this one. Okay, got fingerprints all over. Hold on. Come on. You wanted that beautiful blue aventurine. That was that end cut of the aventurine. It's got some sparkles in it. This one's not as great of a polish as the other. I'll even knock it down a little extra for you. Yeah, I'll even give you an extra discount on that one. You got it, Sonia. All yours. Thank you, thank you. That was the third time someone has claimed something so close to the bonus. There are still 5 bonuses on the board, and that was really close to one of them. I'll tell you. No, maybe I won't tell you. I don't want to give away what the bonuses are because Jeff, buy it. You'd cut it up? I'm sorry. Are you saying you would cut that tower? You would cut that beast of a tower? Why, to make 2 towers? That is a gnarly, gnarly chunk. I've told Jeff if it doesn't go to a good home soon, he's gonna end up with it, for a better deal than I'm offering any of you, so you better snag it up. It needs to go to a good home. Yes, of course, Wildheart. Let me definitely show you some cabs. So these were the ones I put down. Did you already see those? And/or do you wanna see the other ones I haven't shown yet that are and aren't discounted? Let's go ahead and replace the one she just got. Let's grab this one. Come on, camera. Thank you. This one is Beacon Hill. That's from Beacon Hill, Oregon. It is a Thunder Egg claim. This one I made a long time ago. It is one of my oldest pieces from me doing lapidary. I collected this in Oregon about 4 years ago. And it's just been sitting around my collection for a while, and I decided to put it on my sale table. So that one is 30. And we'll just make it the new number 10. We'll replace her 10. Jeff has a great home for the rocks. Yes. Jeff's got a lot more space for those rocks to roam around than I do. Yes, Wildheart, 20% off. These ones that are all currently on the table with a number are all 20% off. I've got a small pile, such as some turquoise ones and the coral cabs, a few various ones that are not 20% off, but I haven't shown those or put a number on them yet. But as I mentioned in the description and mentioned before, especially because it's slow right now, none of you are fighting over anything. If there's something you see on the pile of cabs here, I'm gonna pull it down. Just let me know if any of these pique your interest, and I'll show you and tell you the price. So we've got some of the sodalite here for 15, a small piece of that aventurine, 10, and this side is all 20% off. Small piece of Montana agate, great for a really small like pendant or maybe a ring piece if you want to do a big gaudy ring. 10. This one's a really fun little pattern that doesn't want to focus. So again, 20% off. Oh, here we go. I know some people. Can I see 30, 4, 48, and 8? Yes, let me go back, Wildheart. Really quick, let me show this one. I know some people like the rare stuff. This is a rare piece of shungite. I believe that's what this one was called, was shungite. one's 25. And 25% off of 25. Or sorry, 20% off of 25. Yeah, that's what I said. All right, let me go back and show you the ones you requested to see. Oh, let me go back. Howardite. Dylan, in the containers, we've got aragonite and quartz points. The quartz points are from Arkansas, and the aragonite is from Morocco. All right, let me go back up though. She had requested to see. Here we go, 30 and 4. So 30 is a piece of the blanket jasper. Bezeled edge. I like this stuff because it's surprisingly got a bit of UV reaction to it, which I did not expect when I first cut into these stones. This one's not a lot, but if you look close there, you get all sorts of little colored speckles. Yeah, I think I need to charge my UV. It seems to be going out. So that is 30 Wild Heart. And then 4 is Kambaba Jasper. Look into his eye. He can see all. The Kambabas are 30. Oh, did I show the price on this one? 25. And then 48 and 8. Also Kambaba Jasper. $30 as well, double-sided. These two were double-sided. That one's a flat back. And then we've got the blue lace from Africa. North African blue lace with the live edge on top. That one is 25. All right, let me go back to chat. Oh, you meant under the numbers. I was wrong on all of them. Sorry, the stone is above the number. It goes stone, number, stone, number. Sorry, I was not looking. No worries, Wild Heart. I wasn't looking at chat. I now see. I apologize because of the lag. There's probably going to be a moment here till you hear me say this. Sorry. Okay. So let's try that again. 30 and 4. So that was the really beautiful jasper agate that broke on me. It had too much quartz veining through it, and the part that snapped off was really quartzy. You can see some of the quartz left over there, but it's still a beautiful stone. Got some of that quartzy center there too. It's like a big, kind of faceted triangle piece. I don't know. I was trying something different. Faceted-ish cab. So that one is 30. And then this is the Utah petrified wood with a bit of a live edge. That one's 25. It's got really nice wood grain in it, and it's got amazing UV. Is that something shimmering in there? Hold on. Did I just notice like a sheen? Do you guys see what looked like a silver sheen? Okay, it might have just been my finger oils on it. Hey, Geo. I saw the name and forgot to say something. Howdy, George. Yeah, that one's 25. And then we had 11, 33, 50, 23. So that's 33 and 23. This is some of the peristerite. Same family as moonstone. It's in the feldspars. It's got that moonstone kind of shimmer, but it's a slightly different chemical composition. That one's 25. And then this one is a little crazy lace cab. Little yellow spot in there. Sorry, let me turn more towards the light here. And that one was number 23 was 35. Wow, I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach making noises. It's just grumbling over here. Apparently I'm hungry. Guess I should have had a snack first. Jeff said 11, 50, 57. I think he meant 27. Wait, there's no 57. My numbers don't even go to 57. Let me go back and look here. Wildheart just said claim 23. Let me grab that before I go back and look at everything else. Okay. Thank you, Wild. Appreciate that. Let me look at my bonus chart again. Nope, so close. Not the one. So close, though. Jeff meant 27. Got it. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay. No worries, Geo. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, let's replace those, or rather that one. The price tag's showing through, but it actually has a nice transparency to it. When there's not fingerprints gumming it up. So this one will be the new 23. It was 25. It'll be the new number 23. Ooh, look at that. That one's a really good polish. You can see the outside really well there. It's got some cracks, but they're pretty stable. The whole slab was cracked up like that. But I do believe it's Montana agate, and that stuff is just so tough. It can hold together when it's cracked. Definitely cut a few pieces of it that just had no issue and stayed together. All right, let's mosey on over to some of the other cabs, shall we? Let me know. Any of these strike your fancy? So we've got, gonna kind of run through them. If someone sees something they like, tell me to go back, let me know. some turquoise here. Small bit of metallic inclusions, like that. You can see some little metal bits in there shining. I'm not sure what it is, if it's marcasite or what, pyrite. Pretty silver. Not sure. That little guy's 10. These are the non-discounted side. Really nice polish on that one, also 10. And we got big old chunk of varisite. So some varisite and some turquoise. Great polish on those. These can be a pain to polish, I tell you what. 25 for the varisite. 30 for the turquoise. Again, it's got a few of those little kind of like metallic inclusions. Really catches the sun and sparkles. All those little dark spots have the metallics in them. We've got the red coral. $20. And yeah, a few other things. Some Gary green, some petrified wood. Gary green, pet wood, pet wood, pet wood. Random jasper focus. I had some char white. Did I not put it out here? Was it this one? I haven't polished most of it. I've got a few pieces in my collection that I plan to polish soon. No, that's the sodalite. Oh, somewhere laying around here in my office, I got a little chunk of char white. That stuff from Russia. It's really cool. I've never owned any before this one piece. Oh, go back. Bear would like a piece of coral. A little cab of the red coral with some backing on it. If you got the means, you might want to make the backing thinner. I left it pretty thick just in case I worked it into a piece. I wanted to leave it so that I could work more backing down and not have to add some on, but I wasn't sure how raised it was going to need to be if I tried to set it into like a big old ring piece. Because I keep thinking I'm going to get into silversmithing, but the months keep flying by and I've just yet to do it. Thank you, Bear. Let me write that down. I've got to start you a little bin here as well. And then Wildheart said, may I see the tiny? The little ones? Come on. Sorry. Dog hair just gets everywhere. Okay. So these are some little tiny jasper agates I found in Utah. You can see how the light comes right through the quartzy chalcedony bits. That is $10 for that little pair. Are those the little ones you were talking about, Wild? Or maybe these little ones? These ones are dendritic. This one's actually really nice if we pop it off of here. This little set is $8. Okay, give me one sec. This is the last little set of the two littles. This one is a carnelian. and a zebra jasper. My last piece of that zebra jasper. You guys bought up all the cabs I made of that stuff real quick. Okay, let me quickly write down your names here. And I've got to open a window or something. It's now getting to be like 80 plus degrees in this office with all these lights and my computer and everything going and no ventilation. Claim the zebra set? Yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry. The zebra carnelian one was $10. I forgot to show. Zebra carnelian for 10 or you want the little $8. The $8 set was the dendritic opal agate mix. It's like an opalitic chalcedony. I'm just writing down wild. Got the $35 triangle. Oh, hey, whoa, rewind. Hey, I missed something. Yay, there was a bonus claim. Okay, hold on. Wild, the $35 triangle cab you got. I misread the price. So, rewind. Let's go back up here. Whoop. Hidden prize board. Number 4. Any cab over $30. Whoops. Sorry about that. Any cab over $30, if you can read that. And your prize? A really nice, large, cut the flat bottom. We got a nice, large Arkansas quartz here. And not really large, it's still small, but nice little freebie for you. For being the first to buy a cab over $30. Thank you, Wild. And then you want both little sets? You got it. I just gotta write down. Dylan wants to claim the first 2 turquoise. Yes, let me go back really quick here. Let me note that. I've missed a couple things in chat, so I just want to make sure I got bears, coral. Okay. And then Wild had said claim $8 zebra set, yes, and 8, both of them. Okay, perfect. And then we had Dylan, post rock above the flashlight, Herker Topaz, Herkimer, Jeff. Herkimer on the right. Topaz is a very, very white material. I'll show you in a minute. I don't have any of the Topaz Host out on the table right now, but if anyone wants Topaz Host, I can absolutely get it out. All right, and Dylan claims the 2 little turquoise for $10. Thank you, Dylan. Being that it's your first time here, make sure you go down to the description, get my email. It's rooted.prospecting@gmail.com, or contact me in the Discords. Let's see if this works from using... Hold on. I've never done this on StreamYard. What happens if I click the Discord link? Nightbot? Nightbot, wake up. Nightbot. All right. If by chance Jeff or someone could post the Discord link for me, apparently Nightbot is turned off at the moment. I don't know what happened to it. I made sure it was activated on the last live sale and noticed it's not popping up at all. Thanks, Nightbot. We're gonna have to go troubleshoot that one. But I'm just writing this one down. Let me put your full screen name so I remember who you are. Let y'all look at those while I do that real quick. Dylan Fleming. Okay. And I neglected to mention at the start of the show, anyone who spent, I was going to make it a minimum amount, but honestly, everyone's already there. So everyone who has so far ordered will get one of the little Rockhound for Life stickers in your box. Plus, I know Bear wants one of my magnets, so Bear gets one of my magnets as well, because I promised him that a while ago and kept forgetting to send him a magnet and sticker. So Bear, I've got a magnet here for you. Let me grab it. It's right here. There we go. Got one of the magnets for Bear. Alrighty. Let me go back. Thank you for that, Jeff. So yeah, there we've got a Discord link. That is the best way to get in touch with me. Oh yeah, of course, Wild Heart. Let me go back. I will still show you that one. I'm just kind of bouncing around here, trying to see if I missed anything else in the chat. As Jeff is saying, did you ever send Brian a sticker? No, Jeff, we were talking about that the other day. He messaged me. He's like, hey, do I get a sticker still? I was like, wait, did I not send you a box? Because I actually put together a little box. It was a small package when I was putting together Karen's and everyone else's packages. And I put some stuff in a little package to send to Brian and marked it. And it said 775 on it. And I either packed it inside someone else's box or it's lost around my apartment. And I just haven't come across it. But I for sure had a couple little things set to the side for him with a magnet and a sticker and a couple little rocks. I don't know where they went. So if someone opens a box and you find some goodies in there that don't seem like something you purchased and maybe it says 775 in there and has a magnet, hey, could be a good guy and let him know. Maybe forward it or send it back to me and I'll forward it to him. Something. All right. Back to this. So Wild Heart had said far left bottom and dark one. Dylan, you might be lagging a bit. I got those set to the side for you. Oh, did you maybe I misunderstood. You said both of the 10s, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Dylan. Did you want both of these for 10 each? Or did you only want, this was the first one, this was the second one? Let me know if you only wanted the first or the second, or if you did want both. But for now, I've got both set to the side for you in case you did say both. I could have misunderstood. Wild Heart. This is the dark little one, but I don't think that's what you meant. This was the $10 set of the Utah Jasper Agate mixes. I really like the clear veins in that. That one's cool. Or was it one of these? We had a little piece of the aventurine from India. That's that aventurine $10 little cab. Nice little ring or pendant size piece. You want a big chunky ring. This one's just some like low grade jade. It's that like, yeah, $5. I didn't get the best polish on this one. It's a jadeite or low grade jade, I forget. I was told it was jadeite. It doesn't look like any form of green to me, but the person who gave it to me had said, I don't know. It's just some sort of black stone. A very, very dark stone. It doesn't look at all to me like any type of jade. As far as I know, I've only got one slab of jade and it's super green. Like very, very dark green. No worries, Jeff. Black jade. Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe it's black jade. I don't know. But yeah, then we've got a little piece of Montana. Oh, that needs a little wipe. Some Montana agate. That dendritic Montana stuff. That one's got, it had botryoidals in it, and so what you're seeing right there is not a fracture. It's like a little bit of a live edge of some big chunky botryoidals that were right there in the side of the agate. Oh, that one was weird when I left it. We could move that to the 20% off side. That one's $10. We'll say it can be on 20% off. This one's pretty fun. Might need to adjust my camera to get us better lighting in this one. Look at that. Now, I found a little bit of this stuff, and I'm not positive, but I do believe there is a chance, just a slight chance, that this is coprolite. It came from the same place where we found the dinosaur bone and some other interesting agates and jaspers, but it did come from the same place as all the dino bone that I had just recently polished up that my brother found. So yeah, this is really weird stuff. Could be coprolite. Oh, and Wild claimed the Montana with the funky botryoidals. You got it. Hey, look, there's a mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. So that one's 15, as is price, not discounted. I think it's really fun, especially to think that it could be coprolite. Coprolite. Could be bear. It was a little piece that was given to me by someone, and he said it was some scraps of some jade. So, whoopsies. Probably just messed up all the cabs under that, and I just smacked it. Here's some more of the pet wood from Utah. It looks... Ooh, it's got a nice glow to it, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. That price tag blocking some of the glow, but that's a beautiful piece. And the color in these is really cool in the UV. Not a ton of color. Okay, Dylan. Yeah, I think you might have a bit of lag there, Dylan. Because it's been about 4 minutes since I said something about that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 6 minutes. Yeah, you might have a bit of lag. Sorry, I'm just trying to type a note. There we go. Wild Heart, I can do that for you. I don't know if you caught at the start, I said I'm going to start doing custom cabs and shapes. I've got over 200 tablets now, probably over 300 now that Slim sent me a box. And I'm gonna let people pick out their material they want and the shape they want, as long as it's something I can do on my flat lap. If it needs to be curved inward, like a concave curve, I could potentially do it at the club. But yeah, totally something we can do. Alrighty, so some quartz. Quartz, quartz, quartz. We've got lots of quartz. We've got all of that quartz. We've got big quartz, little quartz. Now, let me know what you're looking for, Dylan. Are we thinking big quartz or little quartz? Yeah, the lag is real. Make sure you're not stuck behind. So, we've got little quartz points that range from 50 cents to $1 a gram, or we've got big pieces that are pre-priced, all 20% off, all Arkansas quartz. If it's not priced, we've got a scale and we can quickly price it. The bigger chunks you get quite a deal on. The larger the pieces, obviously we're not going by the gram. With those, a lot of them you're paying between 10 cents and 25 cents a gram for the really big ones. It's just those very small pieces we charge a little bit of a premium on the nice small, really water clear points and such. All right, well, everyone catches up. Looks like we got a few people refreshed. I will be RB. I'm going to mute my mic for just a moment. Need a drink and a quick snack. Put on a little music while I'm away for just a moment. Okay, I'm back and I'm here. I'm just having a quick check. So if anyone wants anything specific, wants to check out certain things, just let me know, speak up. We're gonna kind of have a relaxed moment here. Hydration break. Everyone go take a bio break if you need, take your dogs out or whatever. We're gonna kind of hang out and maybe look at a bunch of this quartz slowly over the next few minutes. Hey, I'm not even in frame. Hi. It helps if I'm in frame. It's in my face. I talk. Maybe go pop over in Josh's live, give him a little howdy do, see where he's at. I don't know if he's done with the live show yet. He was at a live gem show, giving us a little sneak peek around there. Alrighty. Should I try and get someone in here? You know what I didn't think about? It's Saturday, isn't it? Jeff, where you at? Do you want to do a podcast today? It's such short notice. Maybe we should do it with a couple days notice to let people know ahead of time. Or we could even do it tomorrow, put some notifications out today and say, hey, join us tomorrow for the Lapidary Lounge. It's been a while. I keep talking about doing it, and I already just forgot that I told you the other day we could do it this weekend because I got so focused on this live sale. I let it just kind of load out of my mind. Okay, Dylan, well, let's test that out. Your comment just came up about maybe 5 seconds before I started saying anything. And here's a fun little thing we can do. Oops. Hold on. I'm tied up. Oh. All right. If you want, you can all type there now and see your lag. You can type something and see at what point it comes up. There we go. Do you have any with a hitchhiker? I do. I've definitely got a few hitchhikers hanging around. And there we can see that your lag isn't too bad. Now, says Loki. I'm guessing also probably not too bad. Lag check from Wildheart. Give it 10 more seconds or so. See if anyone else wants to say anything. Just a couple seconds for Dylan now. Good. Ooh, pardon me. That soda came back up with a vengeance. Alrighty. If anyone else pops up, I will say something. Mine is bad, says Wildheart. Few seconds lag for Loki. Alright, let's go back over here. So we've got quite a bit we can look through. I've got a couple bins down on the side as well. I've got this whole thing as well, full of lots of little ones, lots of the ones I was cutting the tips off of to have them stand. We've got a couple that are double terminated. Not a lot. The double termination is very rare in the Arkansas courts. Extremely rare. I've only got one scepter piece from Arkansas, but we definitely have a few with some form of hitchhiker or another. If we just go ahead and look through here. Ones you might call more of like little groups or clusters. We got this guy here. Got a bit of a chip on the back, but it just gives it character. But he's got a little bit of a hitchhiker right there. Ooh, and is that a double terminated hitchhiker? Look, I was just saying how rare the double terminated is, but right there in the corner, it becomes double terminated for sure. Right down there. You can see the other facet right there coming inward. So there's a double terminated hitchhiker with a nice little crust, a bit of druzy there. And if I'm not mistaken, this is also healer quartz. I don't know if you're aware of healer quartz, but what happens is it breaks and it starts to regrow. So rather than just a broken gross pattern, you get this kind of shimmer effect. And if we look really, really close, you can usually see a little bit of patterning of how the quartz started to regrow into lots of little micro points. There will be lots of little facets and little points, causing that shiny matte finish. So yeah, that would be a double terminated hitchhiker, a bit of healer quartz. $20 on that one. Not bad. That one's actually pretty good. And Dylan wants it, you got it. And it is 20% off of that price as well. Hey, look, that means you get a bonus too, Dylan. All right, third bonus off the board today. Grab this real quick. All right. So Dylan just got a chunk of quartz. That was over $20. 20 plus. Chunk of quartz, reward number 3 for Dylan. So, I grab it. I just dropped it. Oh no, that was my pen I dropped. Okay, whew, dropped my pen. This is your bonus. And quartz 20 plus. You get a free ammonite with a little bit of ammonite in there. There's some of that nice iridescent ammonite shell. And it's got some of that nice suturing pattern there along that edge, a little bit of sutures, and a nice little bit of that ammonite right there. Look at that, there's some color. So, thank you, Dylan. That is a little bonus going along with your quartz there. I like to make these things fun. For now on, when I do the live sales, I'm going to be doing little bonuses like this. I think we can all enjoy that, yeah? All right, let me look over at chat. And let's look at some other fun ones. This one's a little dirty. Still got clay in it to be cleaned out. But you can tell that's going to be a pretty one. 25 for that little cluster. 30 big point. Gonna kind of $20 point. Some of them are a little cheaper than others because of fracturing or chips off of them or messed up chipped edges, so I made them a little cheaper than others. And sorry, to avoid any confusion, no, I'm not putting numbers on these like I was with the cabs. Just gonna kind of show a few, and if anyone's interested in some more of the quartz, just let me know. Ooh, look at that coffin. Look at that, got a big old coffin face. It is chipped around the edges. That is still a very nice, very clear crystal. Am I missing any chat? Nope, doesn't look like it. Where'd Jeff go? And let's see. Ooh, that one's beautiful. That one's a nice, would that be left-handed quartz? It's got a left-handed facet going on here. Beautiful stuff. Hey, love, how you doing? Welcome in, Love Faith, and Vicky there. Missed a little bit. We've gone over the table pretty much once now and showed everything but some topaz. Oh, and some display stands. If anyone is in need of The little sphere stands, I've got glow-in-the-dark ones, some 3D printed ones, both black and iridescent kind of multicolors. And then we've got the slab stands as well there. They're like little nice little picture frame slab stands. Got lots of cabs for 20% off, some fishing lures, and just now we were looking at a bunch of Arkansas quartz. Few of those guys probably shouldn't have been in there. I don't know if that's new damage. It looks like new damage. Ooh, that looks like fresh. So if anyone's looking on a deal on some bigger chunks of quartz, I've got them here. So there's going to be much bigger tips and points and broken bits. Some broken, some whole. And all of these are 20% off. As a reminder to everyone, plus those who are just joining us, like love, faith. Another healer quartz. It's got that regrown breakage. This one's one of my favorites right here. This one is 40 for a couple reasons. It's really, really cool. It actually lives on my personal display, and I took a lot of time to clean it in iron out and multiple soakings and treatments to get this one as clean as it is. And it's still super dirty down in there. But I put a lot of work into this one, and I like it quite a bit. $40 and then 20% off that, so that would be $8 off, so $32 for that nice chunk. 32 for you, Wild Heart, for that. Or did you mean the big tip? Yeah. That one would be 32 if you're interested. Oh, look at that. You can see the key marks of the other crystal growing into that one from this side. Oh, that's cool. Those two crystals right there grew into each other, and you can see their key mark pattern. That's a lot of fun. Hey, Josh, must be done with your live. No worries, Melissa. Welcome back. So here, got another rusty one, mostly cleaned up. I gave this one an acid bath, but it's definitely got some very strong rust left on there. But I gave this guy a quick little bit of a bath just to remove all the iron off of the actual crystals. Before people told me, don't do that, leave them yellow. People like them yellow. And that one is 25 and 20% off. The crystal you had in your hand, 3 back, it was huge, and I think it'd make a really cool wrap if we could find it again. Oh, so there was it the big one? Not the big one, right, Wild? You meant this one? What? This left-handed quartz. Got a bit of a crack right there. Old chip and crack. You could wrap around that if you wanted. I cut the bottom on this one so that it could just stand as a display. Um. Woo! Hey, Tomcat, Josh, thank you, buddy. Big thank you, man. It's not showing me who got the gifts because I'm on StreamYard. I guess I've got to open it up on YouTube to see. But big thank you, man. Wildheart, if that was the one, that is 8 grams, so we'll do $6 after the 20% off. It'd be like $6.40 or whatever, but omelet time, yummy. Yes, Wild. Can you hear me? I don't know if I see all your comments. This is the one I was trying to show. I don't know if you're lagging or not, but was this the one you were talking about, Wild? Maybe it's the lag. I think the lag might be a very serious issue here. Oh, hey, wow, Tomcat. Dang, Josh. Only had a handful of people donate on the channel. Big thanks, man. Some people joined the channel memberships and the Patreon, but only a handful have done the little super chat things, so thank you. Thank you for being one of my early super chatters. One of the few. But yeah. Wildheart, hopefully you're seeing this and not lagging out like insanely bad again. I know YouTube's been doing some stuff to me recently where it keeps putting me back like 5 minutes while I'm watching a live, and I don't know how it does it. Maybe my fingers tap it, I don't know. But, oh, dang, okay. Wildheart. If it was in the box, I'm sorry, I missed which one. But what I will do for you, Wild, because you are awesome and you've always supported me, I can do a one-on-one video chat with you later. Just let me know when you're done at work or something, or when you have some free time. Please message me on Facebook. I can either send you video clips or we could do a live chat. We'll do a little FaceTime video call or something, and I'll show you the crystals live, and that way you can be like, yes, that one. And we'll make it easy for you. That's something I'm always happy to do. A handful of people here have done the one-on-one lives with me like that. Jeff's done it. Okay, not a lot of people have done it. A few have. I'm trying to think of others at the moment. I've done a few chats with a couple people, but yeah, not a lot. In the box wasn't huge. Okay. I've got, yeah, only a few that I picked up in the box. Sitting right on top here, so I think it must have been one of these ones. Yeah, it's probably one of these right here. I'll just set it to the side and send you some pictures and or video, or like I said, we'll chat later. But if you have to go to work, not a problem. Oh, no worries, Wildheart. Don't be sorry. We're just kind of chilling right now. It's obviously not, you know, been super hopping today. It's not, like, these aren't like Kyle's live sales. I don't have 40 people in here trying to claim stuff. So we hang out. We're just chilling. I'm not in a rush to do anything. I'm not obviously sitting here pushing sells. I'm not showing things in the camera nonstop. Which nothing wrong with that. I'm not. Let me dispel. In no way was that me trying to put down Kyle. He's got the energy. He can do it. That man goes and goes and goes, and I have a lot of respect for him and doing his live sales. So really quick, let me make sure that didn't sound negative in any way, shape, or form. I'm just lazy, and I'm taking things by the minute. And I just chill as I do these lives, because you all know me. I just, whatever. Huge lag. Oh, was it that one? It was actually that one, Wildheart? That really pretty left-handed one? I say left-handed because see this facet down on the right side here? When you look at the back, Look at the quartz this way, and a facet comes left. That's a left-handed quartz. I know that sounds weird, but I think that's how it is. I don't know. I've got the little chart around here that reminds you how to look at it and determine that. No, but I like it. Okay. Yeah, not a problem. I've got 200 of these little quartz points and another 100 clusters. So by all means, we've got lots of them to look at. I will definitely show you some more of those, not a problem. Yeah, we can look at some more clusters for sure. All right, so this one here is a very interesting, that definitely looks like a healer quartz as well. Almost looks like this was broken at some point and started to regrow. All the little points, I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But what you get a lot is what looks like these stacked pyramids right there. That's a pretty good sign that it could be a healer quartz. Oh no, my phone is gonna turn off. Hold on. Hold the phone. Ooh, okay. We're gonna have a bit of an echo. All right, sorry about that. Give me 2 seconds to go grab my wireless headphones so that we don't have this echo. And then I'll show you some of these clusters here, Dylan. I had to hurry and plug in my phone. It was about to turn off. Okay. Test. Testing, testing. There we go. Okay, perfect. Echo gone. All right, sorry about that. Had to connect my wireless headset to my phone so that we didn't get any more of that feedback. A little doubling there. So for the clusters, Dylan, is there anything in specific you're looking for, such as more druzy or big pieces, like a lot of big points on there? Do you want lots of little points like this? This one's a $15 micro point, nice little druzy garden. Or are you looking for something with much larger points on it? Like, hold on. Actually, are these my biggest clusters? I might have some bigger ones in the closet. Looking for big pieces like this guy, or bigger. No, that that is a healer quartz for sure, yeah. All the little triangles in there and stuff. So that side all broke off and then regrew over time. Right. The healer quartz is very cool. If you want really, really big, give me 2 seconds and I'll grab you the biggest clusters I have to show you. But I think they're a little bigger than might be looking for. Medium? Okay, yeah. I won't even go grab the big ones then. The big ones are like 30 pounds. I've got 2 very large quartz clusters. One of them's about 30 pounds. The other one is, I think, about 50 pounds. Because that's going to be large. Medium to smallish is going to be like, that's going to be a small medium cluster. Like you said, 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. Oh, you want like some small, like little clusters like that? Let's see. I've got lots of little points like that, but not a lot of little clusters like that. Are you looking for like little clusters that could be done for like wire wrapping and pendants? Just grabbing out the small clusters here. Whoopsies, and one took a dive. Whoops. Okay, so small clusters here. Not all of these are priced, but I can quickly weigh them and price them. Yeah, most of them would be kind of like around this guy, like around just 10 bucks or so, probably less, depending on features, clarity. The more clear they are, the more they go up in price. Double termination and healers go up in price. But the milkier they are, more imperfections they have, the cheaper they're going to be. So anything like that, the kind of cluster you think you're looking for? That one's a really nice healer. So look, there's a great example of all the pyramids I was talking about on the bottom. Broken quartz that started to regrow. No ones like you have had on the table there, the yellowish ones, but the crystals are maybe a 1/4 inch long. Let's see, I'm gonna set a couple down here. Yeah, most of them. Yeah, most of my clusters are kind of just either bigger or smaller than that. Actually, not a lot smaller. Most of them are bigger. I just don't have a lot of small clusters left. These are about my smallest ones here, because those are the ones I tend to usually give away when people purchase big packages or spend a lot of money. The more people spend on my lives, the more free stuff they get. Anyone here who's purchased before can attest to it may not be super exciting, but there's at least usually some free little rocks, crystals, and goodies in there. Oh, no worries, Dylan. It happens, man. The lag is too real. Let's do this forward a little. Yeah, I was just saying, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of clusters smaller than like this. I've got a couple of these small ones here. But aside from a few of these, most of them are a little bit bigger. Now we've got ones like this Druzy one, which it's got really tiny crystals on it. But this was my favorite. This one was 40 though. 32 after the 20% off. It's my fault for not putting numbers on these. Yeah, like the $40 one, yeah. So I don't have a lot else just like that. I've got a couple that have some. Come on, camera. There we go. You like that $40 one? Yeah. I do too, Jeff. Like I said, if someone doesn't pick that one up, it's just going to continue to live on my display. These rocks all get packed into a box. They get wrapped and packed when I'm not doing live sales, except that one. That one just sits and lives on my display while the rest get packed away. Oh, geez. Again, Josh? Again? You're too nice. Very, very nice of you, Josh. I appreciate it. The community appreciates it. Very cool of you. Yeah, love, Oliver. I saw y'all in Josh's live as well. Happy birthday. Hey, not my birthday, but I'll take it. You missed my birthday, but that's okay. Late birthday, right? Or early. You take your pick. Sorry, I muted for a sec to take a couple bites of some chips, get a little snack. So Dylan, yeah, you like that $40 one. Let me know if you're interested. It is $32 after the discount, and I'll likely throw in a couple little extra points with it as well. Alrighty, let's see. What have we not talked about? I guess I haven't really shown in detail some more of these points is like really, really water clear points in there. And if anyone is interested, I am happy to sell these in bulk for a lot cheaper than the 25 cents to $1 a gram for the points if you want to buy a whole lot of the points. Say you were wanting to spend $100 on just little quartz points so that you could resell them. I'd give you a really good wholesale deal. We've got lots more of this quartz. A buddy of mine can send more anytime we need it. I just keep forgetting to put it out on my live sales. Dylan claims it. You got it, Dylan. All right. I will definitely put some extras in your box with that. You already got the free little ammonite goodie, but let's see, is there anything on the table for that? There is not, but as I said, I will still put some free extra little points, some of these little guys in there. And maybe not that one because it's all chipped up. Oh, there's a fun one with a little hitchhiker growing into it. Yeah, I'll pick out a couple more and I'll just throw a couple randoms in your box here. All right, well, I'm gonna need some sort of motivation to keep me from wanting to go take a nap slash eating. Let me throw this idea out there. How would people feel if I broke this up and did a two-part and we came back later tonight? Because I'm feeling hungry. I'm sitting here snacking on these like alternatives to Pringles. They're sea salt and vinegar good crisps, but oh my gosh, they're so good. I love these things. But it's not enough. I am hungry. I think I need to go make a true substantial meal because all I've done is snack a little bit today. And yeah, I think I might need to do that. And then we can return and do maybe another 2 hours because we're 2.5 hours in now. 2 hours and 26 minutes, yeah. I could come back tonight and we could do another 2 hours, but I will leave it up to all of you on Discord and or here. But I'll probably put a message up on Discord and ask everyone how they're feeling, what they're thinking. Should we come back and hang out? Maybe we can make it more of a actually just hang out and have the sale table on the side. Maybe have Jeff on, hang out, talk to Jeff and Vicky or something. Maybe I'll even do some lapidary work, get the flat lap out, and we can just polish stuff, but have the sale table up in case anyone is interested in taking a look at other things. Then you'll actually get some work done. I feel that, Melissa. You know how many days off? Reese, I get 2 days off a week. I work usually 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. But on the average week, I get 2 days off a week. And I spend at least one of those days not leaving my couch. It has been bad. It is such a problem. I got 2 new video games. And I should be outside playing and hiking and enjoying nature and just, no, not playing stupid video games. But they're so fun. All right. Oh, I think then we will plan on taking a break. Again, Dylan, if you didn't catch it earlier, be sure to send me an email. If you didn't already join our Discord, just make sure to let me know one way or another who you are so I know where to send the stuff and where to send the invoice. I give people, usually new members, I give you a little bit more of a leeway, a little bit of a grace period in case you maybe forgot the channel you were watching. You're like, oh, where was that live sale I claimed stuff? And it might take a minute to figure it out. I've been there. I've done that actually myself. But I try and ask people within 3 days of me sending out an invoice to pay it. Usually once a live sale is over like this, I send out an invoice within 3 to 5 days unless someone else has stated they want longer, want an open box, or we work something out. But the goal here will be that by Monday or Tuesday, all invoices for this live sale will have gone out and they will be expected to be paid by next Friday. So if you claimed anything today, I maybe forgot to put that in the description today, but it is expected that you would pay by Friday. If you need longer, please just talk to me and let me know. Otherwise, you risk items going back on the sale table in case I were to have another live sale. So that's about it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see y'all in a couple hours, I think. Let's maybe do a 2-hour break so I can go have a small nap and a snack and a nap. That sounds really good, actually. Snack and a nap. And then we'll return for part 2 live sale. I will put numbers, I think, on all of these quartz sitting over here because that's just a jumbled mess. And we put some numbers on the cab, so maybe between now and then I'll set it up a little bit better. Get numbers out there for y'all. And yeah, we'll see you later. Oh, don't forget, there's still 3 unclaimed bonuses on the board. For those of you still here, I'll give you a little hint. Jeff was really close to one of them. There was something next to something he bought that would have had a bonus. There's something 2 people have debated and said they want, but didn't get, that had a bonus. And then there was something admired by me that no one bought that also has a bonus. And I'll leave it at that, and we'll see y'all in a couple hours. Thanks.